Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I just wanted to do a quick video on the asymmetric risk of investing in things like cryptocurrencies. And, I'm normally an EOS and Bitcoin guy, but in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the other cryptos and investments that are out there that are possible, because I'm seeing a handful of opportunities that are literally a once in a lifetime, once in a multi-generation type of event and situation that I don't think we'll be able to see, because the market is so immature still, and they're still so small that by the time the next halving happens in 4 years, the people who are getting into those will be the same people who get into IPOs and regular stocks and have big hedge fund investments that are allowed to go forward and allowed to invest, when the little guy, accredited investors are sometimes $100,000 or more just to be able to invest in a project that in the traditional market that may immediately fail. But the little guy won't even get that opportunity, but yet he can go buy lottery tickets or go to a casino and lose all of his money there, and there's no problem with that. So this is a chance for the layman, the underdog, the person who doesn't make hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to move their financial situation from where they are up exponentially, potentially a couple of classes. If you're in the lower class, you're in the middle class, it can move you up into the lower upper class. And with not that much money, you could take a couple of $100 and put it into a couple of these cryptocurrencies, and you could potentially make close to $1 million in some of these. And I know that sounds crazy, and it doesn't even sound right, but we're right at that opportunity in the world where this stuff is about to start maturing, and still not a lot of people know about it, but very, very soon we're going to see this stuff start taking off. So there's a handful, and I don't even really want to go into details about them, but I mean there's tokens like TNT, S&T, Data, NMR, ENJ, trying to think, RCN is going to be gigantic, Link, CRPT, Solve, Loki, VIG. I mean, there's going to be a handful of cryptos that people aren't even aware of right now, or isn't even on their radar, that are going to turn people who take just a few $100s and put them into potentially multimillionaires, if not for sure millionaires. I mean, this is going to be insane, and not a lot of people are talking about it. And I mean, I see people like talking about the regular ones and the ones that everybody kind of knows about, and I just haven't seen the big players necessary to get into those that it would require for the millions to be made. But if you can seek out the ones that nobody else is on to and focus on those for just a short minute, the opportunity is asymmetric, that people are going to absolutely change their lives in the next 2 years while everything is going down and crashing, and there's billions of people are having a bad time. This is going to be the best time of some people's lives. So you have to really understand that, like the saying from Shakespeare, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I mean, that's literally how it goes. There's going to be people who literally, and I'm trying to plan on be this, is going to be living their absolute best life and having the time of their life. And there's going to be millions upon millions of people struggling just to survive. And that's just the way that life is, because people aren't taking the necessary precautions to understand and learn what's actually happening. And so they're being conned by the same system that is basically running the entire thing. The same people who are basically pushing everything coming out about the health situation ongoing are the same people running the financial system, are the same people running the governments. And if you can understand that, that's 95% of it. So people will wonder how it came about and how they missed it, but it's right here and super available for anybody. So I just wanted to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.